Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to another episode of In My Opinion by Oli. I'm your host, Oli, and I want to ask you how you're doing today. Are you okay? Are you good wherever you are, whatever you're doing? Hope you well. Uh, okay, let's dive into today's topic. And today's topic, we'll be talking about living without regret. And it has been something I have been thinking about it, and can we talk about it? Can we talk about it for a second, okay? This whole life is too short mantra we've all had, like we've all had it a lot of times, and well, it turns out that there's some serious truth to it. You know, like let's say when we start to talk about life is too short to regret the things that didn't go as planned or the risks that we didn't take. Instead of dwelling on the what ifs and the should haves, let's try and focus on embracing the opportunities ahead and making the most of every moment that we have at present. Oh, okay, after all, yes, after all, life is too short for regrets, but just right for adventures. You know, life is too short, quite all right. But life is too short to spend. Again, let's see it this way. Life is too short for us to spend dwelling on the could haves, should haves, and would haves. We've all got this moment where we look back and think, if only I had that word, if only I had, or I wish I had done this. But let's be real. We can't rewind time. You know that, right? We cannot rewind time. Instead, let's look at it the other way. Let's flip the our writings or what we have in our head, our script. Let's flip it and see those mistakes as lessons and those missed chances as opportunities for growth. Regrets are uh, they are like they are like heavy baggage that lug around us. They are like heavy baggage that weigh us down and it keeps us from moving forward. So why not lighten the load? Let's lighten this load a little. Let's trade this. If we could, if we could just trade the, those regrets for gratitude for the experiences, right? The good and the bad. Let's have it shape us. Let us not to have that regret. Instead, let us have it mold us to who we are, what we want to be. Let us not to look back on those regrets. They are like pieces of a puzzle fitting together to create a unique picture of who we are. So that is how we have to fix all those things together to mold us into what we can become. Seriously, yes, life is too short for holding on to grudges. Life is too short for playing it safe all the time, for not saying how we feel or chasing our dreams. It's like a wild ride. It's full of twists and turns, like up and down. There is this um message that used to hang. We have this message when I was little. I keep looking at that message. It was when I was reading it, I didn't know the meaning, but I had it in my head, and it read, "Life's life is full of ups and downs, but one thing is sure: I know my God will lead me through. He cares for me, no matter how the tempest may reach. Victory is mine. I can do all things." That's what I'm talking about. Life is not about regret. Yes, sometimes we'll stumble, maybe even fall flat on our faces, but isn't that all part of the adventure? I keep talking about this movie I watched with my kids. He said he was down to the ground. Sing, yes, the movie is Sing. The guy was down to the ground, like flat on the floor. But what he said was that if there is no other way when you hit rock bottom, the only way you have to go is up. The only way you have to go is up. So just move forward. So let's embrace this messy, the unpredictable, the downright chaotic parts of life. Let's take risks. Let's make mistakes. Even if, but not costly mistakes. Not costly mistakes. And let's laugh at ourselves along the way. Because when we look back at all these things that happened to us, we won't remember the things we didn't do nearly as much as the things we did, if you understand me. And who knows what kind of amazing stories we'll tell. Okay? So that's why I always say that you can journal your journey, journal your daily activities, journal it, put it in a diary. When you look back to it, when you look back onto the diary, maybe later years, you'll notice how far you've come. You'll notice how far you've come. So life is too short to spend it looking at the rearview mirror, lamenting what could have been. Instead, let's keep our eyes on the road ahead, ready to embrace whatever adventures that come our way. Let's live, let's live with gusto, love with abandon, and laugh until our sides ache. Because when all is said and done, because when all is said and done, the memories we make and the moments we seize will far outweigh any regrets we leave behind. Okay, so that is it, my lovelies. And okay, all right, bye.